Welcome back to another video you didn't ask for. And all I can really say is thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, always supporting me, always having my back, even when I'm barely consistent. Genuinely trying my best, and this is why we have a third video in a month, and I don't know who I'm becoming. I really don't. This is why I'm trying to be as consistent as I can. Your sensei is back. Today we are going to be doing my skincare that I have been trying to construct for the past 3 months. I've been watching Joy Candy, Maxine Mabosha, Joanna Kinodia. I've really gone down, deep down. And I was finally able to come up with a routine that I can religiously follow in the morning and night. As for now, we're just gonna do a general skincare that it's full. Let's just say it's the full vibes as I give you guys what is inside my brain. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Maybe you don't know what an unpopular opinion is. Don't worry, I'm here to enlighten you. It's an opinion that basically isn't known, it's a very unique thought sometimes. Yes, and the ones I have honestly need to become a bit known or factual, if I must say, and if they can be part of like the constitution, that would be really great. Unpopular opinion number 1, money can definitely buy happiness. I don't know who has been lying to you. The people who have money, that's who. Money can definitely buy happiness. I want you to go back in a time in your life where you had money and you were sad. Don't worry, I'll wait. None. Because the trauma you get with the money just comes with the fact that you have the money and you've got the resources to get you out of the trauma. So money can definitely buy happiness. Am I up for capitalism? Hell no. Because now I have to kind of work for my life, and I just wanted to look pretty for the rest of my life. But I gotta have goals and like push myself, and it's all because there's one white man with a big belly sitting somewhere. But yeah, that's true. But money, if you can acquire money, if you can make money, I believe you should do exactly that. You can really buy anything. You can buy parents, you can buy babies, you can actually buy babies. So let's just cut to the case and say, if you don't want to make money, or you believe that money can't buy happiness, just say you hate yourself. I mean, it's really that simple. So the first product I'm gonna be using is this cleanser that I think was recommended by Joy Candy. I'm not really sure, but it's a very good product. I've been using it. As you can see, I told you guys, I really just can't be saying things. I've tried it first so that when I come here and present myself and I show you the things, I'm not just saying things that I don't know. Look, now bado. So in all honesty, I've genuinely always had good skin, because I think it's in the genes. My mom really did have good skin, as well as my mom just had good skin. Okay, so this is a Hydro Boost cleanser, and basically what it does is remove the skin dirt or any excess oil on your face. It's basically like a soap, and then you'll wash it off and get straight into exfoliating. So the first step is cleansing. Can we talk about how cancel culture makes no sense whatsoever? So let me get this right. We've been put on this earth to, love more. Once you do your whole healing process and, get familiar with the fact that life is really the ghetto.
Nothing new, nothing changed, same old.
You choose to be more loving and, compassionate. So what doesn't make any sense to me is how we uphold and expect, like, for example, these famous celebrities or like, genuine human beings actually with feelings and emotions and phases, and we expect them to be perfect, and the minute like they do one simple mistake that we could be doing behind closed doors, we just bash them. And I find that so unnecessary. It's just a chance for people to make themselves feel better about shaming someone else for the things they do behind closed doors. It makes zero sense to me.
That just makes no sense.
Anyway, let's watch this off. Listening to podcasts has got to be better than listening to actual music. And let me say why, and I don't mean all the time. I mean, music 24/7 isn't all that. I started replacing my music with podcasts without noticing. And I found it way more entertaining, and I get to experience and learn way more. And if you want me to recommend some podcasts, we have, if you're into crime, I love Crime Junkie and the Crime Garage. It gives true stories on crime and how you should watch for your back and protect yourself, because people out here are weird and psychopaths. And also Lock Your Door. Oh, that's a big one. I heavy on the Lock Your Door. If you listen to true crime, you have my heart. You know why? Because that stuff be having me actually watching my back. I'm not caught slipping, no matter where, how, and when. Because I'm not trying to be on any episode, you know what I mean? If you're into spirituality, we have Unf Your Brain, Unf Your Brain, On Purpose by Jay Shetty. That's also a really good one. If you're into like just cool, collected, I love listening to Emma Chamberlain. Podcast is called Anything Goes. It's also pretty dope. Looking for a podcast to help you through your femininity and your, you know, how to get your bag and how to have a big sister or a mother father figure, you can listen to To My Sisters. It's also a really good podcast. Moving on. Step number 2 is an exfoliator. I am using this. Actually, this was recommended by a friend of mine. It's supposed to exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. I am deciding to exfoliate because I'm going to be doing a natural mask that I made yesterday with honey and turmeric. So I want my pores to open and really sup in the juices. Social media is a drug. Can we talk about that? And I found myself finding validation with time. At first, it was, you know, all fun and games, until I realized I was actually getting off a high and validated by likes and comments and engagement. And I was like, that has never been me, and I don't want it to ever be me. So I'm trying my best to be myself. I'm doing my best to be myself because I don't want to be caught in anything that'll, you know, even disturb my human interaction. Because look at how so much social media has us always on our phones. Even when we're going out, even with our friends, we find it hard to interact with people. We find it hard to get to know people without knowing what their feed looks like. And I think that's weird. That's suspicious. And social media, don't get me wrong, is not a bad thing. It's also a good thing, and it just has some bad effects. There's a good and bad to everything. But I found social media interesting because when it came, you can't tell me the purpose wasn't, you know, to sell an idea, because we have likes and we have comments and engagement. So that should say something. Why are we... If it was truly for everyone, we wouldn't really have that. So try your best to be present is all I'm saying. Do your best to get your validation from within and from God, so that you don't end up projecting or ever feeling less if you don't have something that you've seen on social media and you begin to compare yourself. Yes. And if you ever feel like comparing yourself to people's lives, always remember that you have yours to live, and you should be grateful for the ones that you have, because you have no idea what's on the other side. Let's wash this off. Sushi is quite mid. I don't know, the market for sushi has who at the top, but they are really bucketing this mother. So sushi isn't bad, and I've had sushi, I think, thrice in my entire lifetime. And for each time, it was mid. The first time I tried it, I said, there's no way that this thing has this much PR.
That is so sad.
No, why is it all?
Wanna have sushi? Just know it's raw meat wrapped in rice, sticky rice, some avocado and soy sauce and ginger. That's it. That's really, yeah. You can already peep the glow. You can already peep the glow. Oh wow. When are we gonna accept that alcohol is overrated?
I hate it here.
Think about how much alcohol has press. We have it in songs, we have it in movies, we have it in everywhere, our society, our friends, family, whatever. I think it's the most overrated thing, and I'll tell you very good reasons as to why. Number one, why do I have to wake up feeling so bad just because I had fun last night? It's not worth it. I spend a whole day fighting for my life, 24 hours, sipping down water like a baby, because there's nothing that's actually gonna pass through your throat because if you genuinely have a hangover, you know you're basically fighting for your life. 3/4 of the time, you are fighting demons. And I think that's the reason I was just like, you know what? It's never that deep. I don't need to experience all this side effects from a good time. If you are completely intoxicated, if you are drunk, rest assured, you are going to embarrass yourself. Like, that's just an assurance. It's a take home or take win. There is no way around it. And however you want to explain it, babes, it's still a L. Yes, I'm still gonna drink, and yes, when it's necessary, but let us talk about the press. Stop giving it so much press. No, it's not all that. We're gonna be doing some honey, turmeric, and avocado mask that I was mashing today morning. I'm gonna keep this on for 15 minutes. The benefits of this, you can Google that. When are we gonna accept that the only real ice cream with flavor is chocolate? I love chocolate ice cream. Vanilla is the middest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you like vanilla or strawberry, you just say you have no flavor and you're not spontaneous. You know what I mean? The actors and actresses in Kenya need to just sit one movie out. Nick Mutuma, the same old faces, Pascal Tokodi, just sit one movie out, bro. Sarah Hassan, just one movie. Do we have like other actors? Don't we have like other talented actors, or we don't? We don't? I hope we do, because we've been seeing you guys for, I don't know, every movie, guys. Like, you're there. If it's crime, romance, Nini, Niwewe too, we don't see any other, any other flavors. Just umepewa your budget forever, Oh, let's talk about raw onions. I started liking raw onions, and it's actually very good. Other than the fact that it makes your breath, smell like hot rocks after, but it's pretty dope. I love raw onions. I would have them on a side. I would have them as a side. And if you want to fight me about them, you can meet me in the comments. Come at me. I said what I said. Let's stop acting like oats is not disgusting. Let's not say morning breakfast, darling. No. Don't like those slimy, sneaky little... No. Let's not lie. Am I gonna eat them? Yeah, because I want my health to be superb. But do I like eating them? No. So just hope you know I don't enjoy them. So if you sat there and you realized that oats was the only healthy meal, and you're gatekeeping another different kind of thing that we would have been eating instead, just know I'm not happy about that. Lunch is definitely the best meal of the day. Let's not say lies here. If it's not lunch, it's not happening. Because breakfast, sometimes I can skip that, especially if you're in uni like me. Breakfast is a myth. You go to school on hot, empty stomach, and you make it work, babe. Get your degree on nothing but malnutrition. So breakfast is mid. It's because what's really spontaneous that you can have for breakfast, huh? What are really the options? Oats. Lunch? Oh, lunch you can have whatever. You can decide, you know what? I'm gonna have bananas for lunch. I'm gonna have a burger for lunch. I'm gonna have wings for lunch. I'm gonna have spaghetti for lunch. I'm gonna have noodles for lunch. Tell me if breakfast and dinner could ever. Especially, you're not supposed to be eating dinner. You're supposed to be eating smoothies. So music is definitely therapy for whatever thing you're going through, and I say that in the most honest way possible. You can listen to Buddhists, meditation music. You can listen to trap and feel better about yourself. Like, you can listen to any kind of music and feel good. Androids, to me, just better than iPhones. I have an iPhone, but but listen. I'm not, just because I'm with the people doesn't mean I'm for the people, okay? It's like me working for a white man. I'm not for the people, but come on, I need to make my money. The honey entered my eyes, but it doesn't sting. Good. The one thing I like about honey is it leaves a soft feeling, and then the turmeric brightens your skin, so it makes it very even all around. Popular opinion is aging is not cool or fun. And let's not act like it is, because none of you actually who are aging enjoying it. I've not met anyone older than me enjoying it. It's really the same old thing, because adulting really isn't getting any better. This is why you need to incorporate things like skincare to make it easier for you. For the dishes are always gonna be there. For one, the dishes are loyal. no matter where you go in this life and how old you grow, there's forever gonna be dishes around you, and that's really the reality. Look at that, peep that glow, peep that glow, glow. If I don't end up using a honey turmeric mask, I'll use a normal mask or a peel-off mask. It's pretty dope. For my under eyes, we often use this on the weekends, but today we're just gonna use this cream. Yeah. Ooh. What it does is it makes your under eye brighten so that you don't have those dark spots. And talk about body image. And what I came to notice is it's so overrated. Just as long as you're healthy and you like the body you're in and you've gotten to where you're comfortable, that's all that matters. All this, you should look like this kind of way, is all BS, honestly. Now we're gonna be using Dr. Rochelle's face serum. This is also vitamin C, but it contains hyaluronic acid. I really don't know what that is, but we are vibing. Baby corner. I skipped the toner. This was supposed to come after the under eye, so I'm still gonna put this. Why don't we ever just go for the people that want us and we go for the people that don't? That would never make sense to me, because I came to realize love is actually really hard. Like, you have to willingly choose to want to be with this person, and it's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, because everyone has their traumas. Everyone views life from their own lens. Everyone views life from their own eyes. So I think that should push us to have more compassion, because we have different realities, honestly. And that's why, like, you have to be very understanding to know where another person is coming from, and knowing that enough to say the right things or how to say them. And I don't know, guys, the dating scene in Nairobi is so ghetto that
if I knew that this was gonna be the outcome, like, I would have never done something like this. But you don't know when you're in the moment, and like,
and everyone knows everyone. It's never anything special, and that's what makes me feel so some type of way about it. There's nothing special. It's just the same people cut from the same cloth. And I hope that I'm not just saying this in my mind, and I hope that there's better, but I'm mentally like not there anymore. I really, like, I'm not for the idea anymore, because it's nothing new, and just seeing what other people are already experiencing dating, and I'm just like, I don't want that, for real. Using a moisturizer I got from Uncover. Oh, I let it sit in for a couple of minutes before I put on sunscreen, because sunscreen is very important, especially if you can get the ones friendly for black women, because they don't leave a white cast. I bought one. Let me show you guys. Oh, it was such a terrible investment, because I don't even use it, and I was lied to by this dermatologist, because it leaves a white cast, and it's literally, this is the sunscreen. It literally leaves a white cast. Let me show you. This is what my face was looking after I was using my sunscreen. Like, let me compare the both of them so you guys can see. No matter how much I spread, bro, and I can't do this to my face, and and look, it's still leaving marks. With this, it's called, I don't know how to pronounce this, La Roche-Posay. I don't know, but it's been really good, because it doesn't leave any white cast, and it's very friendly on dark skin. So a win. See, it's protect me. Especially, I had traveled to Lamu in end of last year in 2021. I traveled to Lamu and I got some serious sunburns. This skincare has literally restored my skin, and it's very much improving, and I'm happy about that. Look at that. No cast, nothing. So that is my facial skincare routine. This is to say thank you for listening to the conversations that I have in my brain, and for watching this video. Please make sure you leave a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe down below, because it makes you see my videos every time I post. Thank you so much, and I love you.